it was a horrible feeling of what did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this? I served people.
The feelings of Rhoda McFarland, a retired teacher, are moving and, unfortunately, are not unusual among retired teachers, firefighters, and other public servants.
So I paid into Social Security all that time, and afterwards did several other things in public service, always in public service, which meant low salaries, but I paid into Social Security. So when it came time for me to retire, I went to get my Social Security, and I was told that I couldn't have it all.
These individuals who have chosen to come into teaching, for instance, a woman who was an architect for 20 years, had a great business, she paid into Social Security. She believed under the contract understanding she had with Social Security, she would get a certain benefit for those 20 years she paid in. She decided to become a teacher, and because she was a teacher in STRS retirement system, she doesn't get but a third of that work, the money that she put into that Social Security system over the many years.
I got my first job, started working when I was 14 years old as a United States Senate page in Washington, D.C. I began paying Social Security at age 14. I don't want to jump to the end and tell you I've been paying into the Social Security system for 52 years, but I have. From age 14 to age 26, I worked, while I was going to school, I worked a great many part-time jobs and also full-time jobs, and the entire time paid into the Social Security system. At age 26, I went into the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. I already had my 40 quarters in Social Security. So throughout my career in the Sheriff's Department, which spanned 29 years, I continued to work part-time jobs and continued to pay in the Social Security system. When I retired in March of 1998 at age 55, I discovered that I was not going to get the Social Security that I had been planning on to supplement my retirement income.
The culprit in this situation is the windfall elimination provision, a federal law that applies to some public servants who receive a pension from a public service job that is not covered by Social Security. This law, along with the government pension offset, can result in a massive reduction to the affected worker's Social Security retirement income.
I guess the bottom line is that if you're a public servant in California, you will get penalized 50% to 2/3 of the benefit that you paid into Social Security will disappear on you. And most individuals don't realize this. Many of the people we're recruiting to become the career technical education teachers, the math and science teachers, they're coming from the private sector after very good careers there, but they have a passion for helping kids learn. They paid into Social Security. They plan their retirement around that. When they go to retire, they find out that they're going to lose half to 2/3 of all that money they paid in for all those years into Social Security before they became that teacher.
My benefit that I earned over 15 years was not very much. It was $568, but I got $272, and then when he took my Medicare out, I ended up with $185, which didn't go very far for me.
Assemblymember Tom Torlakson is doing something about this.
Our resolution, AJR 10, we call it the Heroes Penalty Resolution, to do away with this penalty.
Currently, legislation in the U.S. Congress appears to have the needed support to get to the president's desk. In the meantime, Rhoda McFarland remains hopeful she will be rewarded for her commitment to public service.
I feel so cheated. I paid into Social Security just like everybody else, and anyone else who paid what I paid would be getting their full benefit. Because I taught in the schools in California, I served California youth for 25 years. I don't deserve my whole Social Security.
This report was produced by the Speaker's Office of Member Services.